Hello, Gemini. How are you guys doing? This is your bonus reading for August 2023. Here on my channel, when I do bonus readings, what I'm looking for is details or situations that were either missed or just completely left out of the main monthly reading. If you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check the description of this video. That is where you will find everything you need to know. All right, let's jump into this. Don't want to waste a bunch of time blabbing. We are starting the bonuses off with the person from the past. If you are not inquiring about a person from the past, sit tight. I'll get to you in a minute. Any other important messages that we can tell Gemini about the person from the past? Anything I missed? Anything I left out? This isn't the timeline changing readings yet, so I'm not looking for changed timelines. We'll do that for the mid-month. Right now, I'm looking for details that I may have missed. Anything else important Gemini needs to hear? Four of Pentacles reversed. And Four of Swords reversed. Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords, both reversed. I kind of feel like this person is trying to forget about you. At least right now in this moment, they're trying not to think about you. Now, hopefully they don't go too crazy with that, like, for example, and this is a corny example, but say, for example, every day on their ride home from work, they pass by your favorite restaurant. Well, now they're taking a different route home from work, so they ain't got to pass your favorite restaurant and then think about you. You know, that type of thing. They're doing everything that they can to try to scrub you from their memory. Anytime your favorite song comes on the radio, they change it and go, la, 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 la. Don't think about Gemini, la, 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 la. You know, they do feel unfinished business, though. That's the thing. Whoops. They do feel unfinished business. It is plaguing them. Your memory does pop up in their head and drive them nuts, probably multiple times a day. But they're doing everything that they can to just forget about it, let go, and move on. That's not real healing, but that's what they're trying to do. That's what they're trying to do. Honestly, for those of you who have been keeping an eye on this person, and it looks like they got it going on, or maybe not necessarily got it going on, but it looks like they have it all together. They're lost. They don't know what they're doing in life. They don't know what to do now. I think this person's pretty lost and pretty confused, especially if this was long term. If this was long term, now I'm going to get real specific. But for those of you who dealt with something long term and this person left you because they thought that, we're growing apart, it's time to move on. I got bigger things to do in my life now. Like, it's time for me to move on. And as far as it looks, they left and they've moved on and they got a plan and they're getting their life together. No, they're not. They ain't got no damn plan. They don't know what in the hell they are doing. They have no clue. Maybe they thought they did. Maybe at the time they seriously thought that, but they're lost. They don't know. Now, I know that not every one of you is dealing with somebody that left you and walked away from you like that. But whether they did or whether they didn't, even those of you, maybe you broke it off for some reason. Still, don't get too caught up on assuming that you can tell what's going on in their life, because they're lost. They don't know. They have no idea what direction they're going in life now. They have no clue. Let's see how they feel about you. How does this person actually feel about Gemini? Ten of Swords reverse. They want to get over this. They just want to be over it. They want to be over it. They want to let go, move on. You even though that's not true healing. I don't have time to go on that lecture here for this video, but that's not healing. You don't heal like that. You don't heal like that. You do not just let go, move on, and then go back to the way it was before you all got together. It don't work that way. It does not. Oh, I kind of had a feeling that was going to come up. I had a feeling. So this person might be turning to drugs and alcohol to try to get you off their mind. Try to forget about you. That's very frequently that's what happens. Whenever somebody doesn't know how to deal with something and they just want to forget about it, let go of it, move on. That's very highly likely that they'll turn to drugs and alcohol. If you were dealing with somebody that you know struggled with some sort of substance abuse problem and you're wondering whether or not they're getting sober and straightening their life out, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay. I think, honestly, they're still in love with you. I think they are. They're just trying somehow to block it out. Whether it's drugs and alcohol, whether, gambling, pornography, partying, doing something to try to, or maybe they're just running out trying to fuck everybody. That's very likely. As a matter of fact, that's probably more likely than anything else. Running around trying to fuck everybody with one goal in mind, and that is to replace you in here. Don't work that way, but whatever. That's what it's looking like here. I think they still in love with you. I think so. I think so. At the deepest level, I think so. Let's see if they're taking any action towards you. Is this person taking any action towards Gemini? Magician. Hangman reversed. Page of Cups reversed. Nah, I mean, I think they're planning. Well, it depends on how recent this was. Depends on how recent this was. But I think they are planning to communicate with you in the future. I don't think they want to do that right away, though. I think what they would really like to do, if they can, is they would like to wait until they've already found someone else. Like if they could rub a magic lamp and have Will Smith pop out that motherfucker and grant him a wish, that's probably what they would wish for. I wish to be in a new relationship, and that way I can contact Gemini while I'm already with somebody to get closure, But that's what they're planning on, or at least even if they're not with somebody else, they still want to be over it. They still want to be completely over it and done with it as much as they possibly can before they try to get closure, Okay. All right. Well, let's see the advice then. What's the advice? Oh, shit. 7 of Wands. Well, don't let your guard down. If you absolutely must reach out to this person, don't let your guard down. I think this person's still salty. They still bitter. And they would still love to be able to hurt your feelings. Probably in kind of a passive-aggressive kind of way, too. Just know that if you have a lot of unanswered questions, don't reach out to this person expecting for your questions to be answered. I think that within a 20-minute conversation with this person, you would realize that you're developing more questions. You'll walk away with more questions than answers. So if you must, don't get your hopes up. Don't get your expectations up. Take anything that they say with a grain of salt. Do not let your guard down, but at the same time, do not react emotionally to any attempt to get a reaction out of you. If you absolutely have to get that closure, what I would do if I was you is I would reach out and say, yo, just want to let you know, we cool. No bad blood on my end. I forgive you for what you did. I apologize for what I did. And I just want to let you know, for no good reason other than the sake of you knowing, I'm cool. Now, you got to go into it with no expectations. I have to tell this to clients all the time. They're asking me, should I write them this? Should I say that? And I'm like, only if you don't have expectations. And they always have expectations deep down inside. You know, like that's one of the things I've learned when I'm talking one-on-one to a client. I'm talking one-on-one and I dig and dig and dig and dig. They always have expectations, almost always. And then that's when I'll say, well, then no, don't. Because you got some expectations. Deep down, you're hoping that it goes a certain way. You're hoping that they respond a certain way. You're hoping to have some kind of outcome. And if you're hoping to have a specific outcome, don't do it. You will be disappointed. You'll be more disappointed than you are now. So, all right, I'm going to leave that one up to you. Okay. Let's do singles. Singles and the person that you are interested in. What is happening generally between single Geminis and their love interest? Any details I missed in the main monthly reading? Any details I missed? Ah, shit. Two of Cups reversed. Doesn't look like y'all are coming together. And for that to be the card that jumped out, like the fucking tarot didn't even lead into it. It just, that one jumped straight out, you know? Queen of Cups reversed. Oh, shit. Got that drama card popping out there. I'm feeling like tension is building. Yeah, so, okay. Is this person leading you on? I'm having a hard time figuring out whether or not they're leading you on or you're just getting your own hopes up. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. You know, especially when you're really, 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 really into somebody. Every little move they make, you're like, oh my God, are they flirting with me? Oh, they like me? Oh my God. Oh, they looked at me. Look how they looked at me. Are they looking at other people like that? Are they acting like that with this person? You know, you overthink it and you're like, oh, I think they like me, you know? So it's hard to say whether or not they're actually playing games with you and leading you on, or if you're just getting your hopes up in your own mind. It's not really all that clear here. But it is kind of telling me that there are a lot of mixed signals. I can't tell if they're intentional or if you're making it up in your head. I cannot tell. But it's building tension. Tension is building. And it's building because I don't think this connection is felt mutually. I just don't. I do not. So tension is building and building and building. And it's telling me that if the tension continues to build, some kind of drama is going to pop off between the two of you. Two of Swords, Two of Wands. I don't think either of you are making a decision or making a move. Kind of feels like both of you are just kind of hanging back up in your head, not sure what to do here. Ace of Cups, Lover's card, both reversed. Feels like unrequited love to me. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I hate to be that upfront about it, but what's that? You know? Let's see. Let's dig their energy up a little bit more and see how they feel about you. How's this person feel about Gemini? Do they have any feelings? Do they have an interest? Two of Cups. Okay. Okay. It's not really, the Two of Cups doesn't really indicate an emotional connection, but it still indicates some sort of interest. Oh, King of Swords reversed. So maybe they are playing mind games with you. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. Yeah. Look. This person has their options open. They have their options open. I think they're too scared. They're too scared to have something long-term. They're too afraid of long-term commitment. They're afraid of a long-term stable relationship. I mean, honestly, they probably got fucked over very badly in the past. Probably. Now, this person is very lonely. This person is very lonely. Signs of emotional codependency. But at the same time, they're too afraid of getting into a relationship, kicking off their running shoes, getting comfortable, falling in love, dumping a bunch of emotional energy, and then you just wake up one day and, well, you slept on your side the wrong way, and now you changed your mind and don't love them no more. They're afraid of that. Believe it or not, that happens I think hasn't that happened to all of us? Hasn't that happened to all of us? I think so. It's happened to me many times. Many times where, one day somebody loves you, they're down with you for life, your best friends, everything's going good. Then they wake up the next day and the wind's blowing in a different direction. So they're like, oh, no, I don't have feelings for you anymore. Yeah. I mean, when the wind was blowing this way, it felt right. But now the wind's blowing this way, so it don't feel right no more. So it's nah, fuck you. Now I'm gonna go get with this person. That's happened to me. It's happened to me. I think it's happened to this person too. And when you experience that, it's difficult to trust again after that. It's tough. It takes some healing. When you're blindsided like that, that's difficult. When somebody was your best friend one day and then they turn on you overnight, it's difficult to trust again. Now, I'm not saying, like, I'm not taking this person's side or anything like that. I'm just saying I understand where they're coming from, is all I'm saying. Because I've been there. That don't make it right. I'm not saying they should be this way. Just saying I've been there and I get it. Let's get the advice. Let's get the advice. What's the best advice? What's the advice? Boom, 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 boom. Seven of Pentacles reversed. I mean, at what point? Now, this is a serious question. I'm not saying this rhetorically. At what point do we draw the line and admit to ourselves, I guess I'm wasting my time on this person? At what point? I mean, I think it's different for everybody. Different for everybody, but I think we've all been in that position where we're sitting and hoping and wishing and waiting 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 for months and months and months and months and months and months and months. All the while, they don't give two diddly dog shits, Fool card reverse. Chariot, Ace of Wands reversed. Okay. Let's at least do this. At least do everything you can, if you haven't already, to make it known that you're interested in them and that there's an opportunity right in front of them. Okay. Now, for this, you got to think big picture. Big picture. Think the next 2 years type shit. Hang on. Be thinking about the next 2 years. Let it be known. I'm not saying you got to wear your heart on your sleeve and spill your guts out unless you want to, but at least let it be known. This person needs to know, oh, okay, Gemini is interested in me. I have a love opportunity right here in front of me. That needs to be known. Because here's what you do. If they reject it, walk away respectfully. Walk away respectfully and go do better. I'm telling you right now, dude. Now, the first thing you have to do is you have to make sure that you're actually offering something of value. That's the first thing and that's between you and the universe. I don't care what you tell me. I don't care what your friends think. Check with yourself. Am I actually offering something of value? As long as the answer is yes, and I'm going to assume that for most of you, the answer is yes, and they're too stupid to see it, it's like, dude, I'm offering what everybody says they want. You're too stupid to see that? Okay. Walk away respectfully. And eventually, if you can stand tall and stand strong in your integrity for a long, drawn out, extended period of time, you will attract your actual person, and they will fucking regret it. I promise you that. Just don't betray yourself. Don't betray yourself. Look, when we do that, when we sit and wait and wish and sit and wait and wish and sit and wait and wish and sit and wait and wish for somebody to see our value for months and months and months and months and months and months, and they just never even notice our existence, we're betraying ourselves. I betrayed myself when I did that. That was me thinking, I'm not good enough for anything else. I'm not good enough for anybody else except this person who doesn't even see that what I have to offer is valuable. We're betraying ourselves when we do that. Don't betray yourself. No. Stand tall and stand strong in your integrity. And you got to be able to say, I know what I have to offer. I know what I bring to the table. Anybody out there who is too stupid to see it is not welcome at my table. Don't need you at my table. You're the one fucking missing out, not me. I don't need nobody at my table. If you can maintain that, I promise you the universe will bring you the person who does see what you bring to the table and will appreciate it. And then that's when that person that rejected you will feel stupid as fuck. And they will. That's a promise. All righty. Let's see. New person. The new person, new person. All right. New person. New person. I don't even think we touched on new person at all for August. So, okay, ooh, Page of Cups. We already knew that. That's literally the new person card right there. New love offer. All right. King of Swords. King of Pentacles. Oh, man, this person's not very emotional, are they? Six of Swords reversed. Okay. Okay. So at the time that the two of you connected, so they do have unfinished business with somebody in the past, but I don't think they're trying to get back with somebody from the past. So rest assured on that. If you are suspicious that they might still be in love with their ex, I wouldn't say in love. I would say unhealed. But I also think that they're not trying to get back with somebody from the past. So I'm not seeing an emotional connection here, though, dude. I'm not. Because this person wants to make sure that you ain't bringing no drama to the table. That's what it is. Yep. Emperor, Page of Wands reversed. They're just trying to make sure you're not bringing no drama to the table. Let's see what their intentions are. What are their true intentions? They want something serious, or they want to just hit it and quit it? What do they want? What's their intentions? Yeah, they want to make sure they can trust you. They want to make sure you're not a lying, cheating, backstabbing little shitbag. That's what they want to make sure. And I would like to think that if they're going to expend all this energy on making sure that you're not doing that, then they wouldn't be doing that either, right? Wouldn't you think so? Hopefully. This person's all about their work and their finance. They want commitment. They do want commitment, but they're still healing from the past person. And this person is not afraid of being alone. They're not afraid of being alone. So they're more than likely not coming across needy or desperate or anything like that. But when it all comes down to it, as long as you check off all the boxes, they want long-term commitment. Mm-hmm. Okay. What's the outcome then? What's the outcome? And Lover's card reversed. It's taking a while for this connection to really take lift off. This person's not letting their guard down. They're not opening up emotionally for the first month. Not seeing separation happening, though. I'm not seeing you moving on from this. Six of Swords reversed. Looks like for the first month, things are kind of plateaued. Kind of a flat line, plateau. Like for example, whoops. Can you still hear me? I hate it when that happens. Hate it when that happens. Let me check the sound real quick. Every time I bump my mic, well, every other time, the sound fucks up. Okay, we're good. All right. Okay. So, for example, we text in the morning. I'll text you on lunch break. FaceTime you when I get off work. Then we'll go out on a date on Friday. Then, same thing. Throughout the week, text you in the morning, text you on lunch, FaceTime you when I get off work, go out on a date on Friday. So that pretty much a steady routine blah, flatline for probably the first month or so. I'm not saying that it's exactly going to be like that. I'm just saying whatever little routine y'all got going on, I'm not seeing things get taken to the next level very quickly. Things are kind of moving a little bit slow as far as that goes for the first month. What's the advice? What is the advice? Nine of Wands in the reverse. So be patient. Give this person time to let their guard down. Yeah, be patient. Don't be so quick to judge this situation. You got to prove to this person that you're not going to do them like the last person did them. How do you do that? How do you do that? How do I prove to you that I'm different? I mean, I can tell you till my face turns blue and the cows come home. I can sit and defend myself all day. But at the end of the day, how do I prove to you that I'm not going to do you like the last person did you? Time. Time. Time, patience, and consistency. I show up every day, showing up as the person that I say I am. My actions match up with my words. I show up, I show out consistently. I'm not acting shady. I'm not acting flaky. Not sending no mixed signals. I'm an open book, transparent. What you see is what you got. You know, what you saw yesterday was what you got yesterday. What you see today is the same thing you saw yesterday. What you'll see tomorrow is the same thing you saw today. And what you'll see next month is the same thing you saw this month. And you're going, what you see is what you get. And that ain't changing. I'm not going to just rip off this mask and turn into some different person. No. I am who I say I am, and I do what I say I'm going to do. And you have to uphold that. And then after a while, they're going to start letting that guard down. Like, oh, okay. Okay, maybe Gemini's serious then. Okay, maybe Gemini's the real deal then, and that guard's going to come down. Coming down, coming down. And before you know it, it'll probably be within a 3-month time period that they'll really be able to open up and become comfortable with you. So just be patient. Patience. All right. Well, I feel like those were the messages that my Gemini friends needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback you all still continue to show me every single time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.